The night was cool, but not cold enough to close the leather, which made it perfect for haze indulging in conversation, the kind that allowed my demon's poisonous venom to seep deep beneath her skin. As she accepted my compliments and play on words, the nightlifers began to take control of their territory. It was time to hit LI and live our lives. We pulled up to a 3-story mansion, and just then, I had realized that Renee's parents' house was not that much smaller than this one. The haze had me so much that I didn't put the picture together. The supermodel, the fashion addiction, family mansion in LI, not working or thinking about it. Renee was a spoiled rich girl. Oh, how the demon loved it. That's when the game began. He wanted a way to lock her down. But what we didn't know was this night was going to be perfect for demonic plans. We parked, and as I stood outside and put my jacket on, the demon said, "Bring the heat. We might need it." Again, by this time, he had total control of the ride to hell, so I popped the trunk and tucked the snub-nosed 9 in the small of my back. Yeah, that's the same one I got from Benny. The one Vanessa told me I should have in case of emergency. Music ripped through the whole house, and I was impressed by the marble floors and staircase. Even though that was my first time in a house of that size, my ego wouldn't allow me to let any of the 300 people around us know it. The demon checked our surroundings, and the scene was ill. It was like being at a party hosted by Donald Trump and Jay-Z. Sophisticated yet with a touch of hip-hop. Just enough to make me feel comfortable. Renee led me around, introducing me to her friends and giving me a quick breakdown of their lives and social statues. And I watched how this scene gave her power. This was her element, and she knew it well, so well that it enhanced her shine by at least 75%. We also noticed how much she despised most of the people she called her friends. She was just like one of those MTV Buffy-type spoiled rich kids who were members of the hip-hop generation. I had tripped and fell into a hip-hop version of 90210. My demon bounced around and I had to hold him down. He saw an endless feeding ground. These people had not been exposed to the treachery of the underworld. The demon felt their arrogance as they thought they knew life's ups and downs, but they were amateur. There was a pro in the ranks now, and no one knew his status. And we were going to monopolize on it. The night went on, and Renee and I lounged in the designated herbal area, which was the basement, a large rec room equipped with a 72-inch TV, video games, and my favorite, a pool table. After an L of the exotic, the table called to me, especially when I saw the first bet made. The demon and I loved pool, and it was irresistible to us when money was involved. The first game I played was against an amateur whose $50 bet didn't thrill me. I beat him like he wasn't even playing. The next game was a $500 game and $200 minimum on shot bets. That brought out the true demons. For 8 games, I wailed on those demons who thought their skill was a match. The only reason I stopped playing was because my fashion queen's facial expression called for my attention, and the 6,000 I came off with was enough for the night. My queen's need for my attention was intensified by her liquid and herbal intoxication. She led us to a room with low lights, couches, and it was drenched in the fogginess of the artificial smoke. We added to the toxic fumes with a contribution of our own, and Renee sat with her legs extended across my own, and...
"You don't mind if I put my legs on you, do you?"
"Nah, not at all. To tell the truth, I wish you had a skirt on so I could caress your legs."
"Too bad. They're smooth, too."
"You just shaved?"
"No, I don't need to. The hair is so light you can't even see it."
Damn kinda spoiled my night."
"Don't worry. The night is still young sexy."
"Young and full of possibility?"
Maybe."
"Okay, I'm a patient man. I don't rush anything that's gonna come to me."
"The patient man always gets what he deserves."
"No doubt."
"No doubt."
she said with a look that let the demon and I know that she too was interested in my sexual capabilities. The lower lounge began to get crowed and our cover was blown, so we made moves to the living room where the dance floor was, and
Renee.
my fashion queen's name was being shouted by some model-looking cat in an outfit similar to one I would later find myself in. She quickly turned away from him and hurried me to the outside pool area where his voice echoed louder and got everyone's attention. Renee realized we could hide nowhere, and my demon saw fear, so, "Yo, shorty, what's the deal? That's your man or something?"
No, we broke up months ago, and he won't leave me alone. The last guy I was with left because of him. If he can't have me, he doesn't want anyone to be with me. Come on, let's just leave.
The demon was not going to run from anyone, especially not some pretty-ass reject from a Polo Sport commercial. "Now, shorty, you ain't gotta run from nobody when you with me." The model approached with a pitiful look on his face and,
Renee, come on, Pookie, just let me talk to you.
Dwayne, I have nothing to say to you.
I just want to tell you how much I miss you.
Miss me? I see you every fucking place I go. You won't leave me alone. Don't even. You weren't in love with me when you fucked those other women, and you damn sure didn't love me when you used to hit me in front of my friends. That's when the demon found his place in her life. We would protect her from everything. Kamau? Aight, money, you had your chance, now bounce the fuck up out of here.
Who's this your new boyfriend?
"First of all, talk to me 'cause she ain't fucking with you no more. Second, yeah, she's my girl now, nigga, so once again, bounce your pretty ass out of here before shit gets hot."
Mo, you gonna let him?
"Yo, fuck, did I just tell you? You gotta deal with me from now on. Now either you shut the fuck up and beat the pavement, or me, and you gonna get into some gangster shit. So what's it gonna be?"
Yo, who you think you're threatening?
"Yo, motherfucker. Yo, matter of fact, I'ma make it simple for you. Let's step outside and handle the shit right. I ain't whip a nigga out in months and you look like you long overdue."
You think I'm afraid to go?
You know you are, 'cause you still talking.
Okay, punk, let's go.
Dwayne the model led the way as a crowd followed. Renee held my hand and tried to keep up with my frustration walk.
Kamau, you don't have to do this. We can...
"It's all good, I got this. Money ain't gonna run me away from you. A nigga should have plucked his ass out a long time age." Now about that time, it had been a while since me and the demon had a fight, and even though our skills were up to par, we were rusty. So when we threw the hands up and money caught us with a two-piece to the grill, believe the beast released his tool of destruction and used it like a hammer. Blood erupted from Dwayne's face with the first blow, and the second dropped him to his knees. The third made him lay down so my Kenneth Coles could introduce themselves to his grill piece. He needed to be humiliated like he had done to Renee. She was too beautiful and worthy of greater to be disrespected and desecrated by a pretty ass model nigga. He would know how it feels to be a victim and be helpless. That's what I thought, but the demon saw an opportunity to flex his muscles and put Renee under his spell. When the beating began to push the envelope of attempted murder, Renee stopped us and escorted us to the chariot for a quick departure. That night, Renee never left my side. She spent the night at my house in the comfort of my arms, and she fell in love with the softness of my touch. The passion of the emotional roller coaster she went through sent tears to her eyes as we were joined in sinful matrimony. She had been touched by Kamau, but poisoned by the demon at the same time. She too began to feel the pain that her beast was filling her with to control her. The voice that was once a whisper was now a force that was pushing her down a path that led to an unknown place. And to ease the pain and guilt, she used the herbal haze, hoping it would bring her peace. Yet like me, all it did was sedate the lighter side and make the beast stronger. By allowing me to shed the blood of a man she once had feelings for, she made a hateful decision. She did nothing because her hate superseded her intellect. She wanted to hurt Dwayne. She wanted someone to whip his punk ass for what he did to her. For a month, the demon and I hid our business, and Renee knew we did something illegal, but she thought it was drugs. And one afternoon when we were on our way to my house, she just dropped the bomb.
Love, I've been wanting to ask you something for a while.
Anything, Mom?
Are you involved in drugs?
No, really.
What you mean, not really?
I'm saying I stick up drug dealers. Me and my peoples take the money and toss the drugs. Really, we either left it or took it to sell in bulk to someone. Is that a problem for you?
I don't know.
Does that affect our relationship?
Well, no.
And just like that, she found herself a part of my demonic clique.